Hey you guys, welcome to the Cosmic Raw family. It's me, Mystic Beauty, and I'm here to do another general energy reading, right? This is gonna be like part general energy reading, like part channel message from my spirit guides. So, let's go ahead and tap into this message. I wanna say welcome to all of my new royal family members. What is up, gang? What is up, Raw family? And I want to say welcome back to all of my A1 day ones. So, hey, love. Hey, Safari. Hey, Kay. Hey, Raquita. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Divine Gemini. What is good? So, you guys, I was in traffic today, and thank you. I've been trying to take care of my little skin or whatever. I've been trying to take care of my little skin. I've been using my own product. I'll be dropping my skincare line very soon. The website is in the works, you know, but I've been working on my skincare line for over a year, working with the lab, working with the products. You know, I just want to make sure that everything is perfect and that the ingredients are good and safe and everything like that. So you guys be on the lookout for that. It's been over a year. But let me tell you something, right? Nothing good happens overnight, right? So let me get back to this. So I was in traffic today, and you know, just talking to God, right? Talking to my ancestors, talking to my spirit guides, and I was just having this amazing conversation with them, you know, and I was just, you know, just thinking back like over my life and things that I've experienced, people that I have experienced, betrayals from my past, and just, you know, how it has like molded me today to be this phenomenal woman that I am today, you know, just saying thank you, taking this opportunity to say thank you for my trials, for my tribulations, for all the betrayals, for all the deception, for all the heartache, for all the tears. Like, God, thank you. I needed that. That was so necessary for, you know, my character. Like, that was necessary for my heart. That was necessary for my growth. It was necessary for my journey. I needed that. I needed the heartbreak. I needed the trials and the tribulations. I needed the deception, right? I needed to be targeted. I needed to be talked about. I needed to be gang stalked. I needed all of that good juice because it's fuel. It's fuel. Like, if you guys are really handy with, look at the flick of the wrist. If you handy with that, if you got that, Raquita said that elite energy, if you are a part of the elites, then you know anything that anybody does to come up against the chosen one, it is fuel to your tank. It is fuel to your jet. Anything, there's nothing anybody can do at this point to bring you down, right? So when I was almost, you know, close to home, I had passed by this church and I saw this sign and it said, and I wrote it down. And so, because I feel like I need to add this to our card deck, right? It said, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And I was like, you're right. You're absolutely right, right? So, like, no matter what you guys are going through, no matter what someone did to you, no matter how childish and immature a person is, no matter the length that they went through to tear you down, to make you frown, to steal your crown, right? Girl, that girl got them bars. I should have been a rapper. I'm lying. I definitely cannot be a rapper. I cannot, definitely not, ever. I got those pipes. I can blow, but you know what I'm saying? I can't go. So, but, Spirit is telling me that you guys experience This type of energy from your past. It could have been a lover. It could have been a friend. It could have been a family member. Because you are chosen, because you are a royal one, you are cosmic in every way. You have the most beautiful, divine, liquid gold that runs through your veins. You will be targeted. People that are supposed to love you will despise you in every way. And the reason why is because they despise themselves. It's projection. But I feel like you guys have been on this journey long enough to know how to deal with projection, right? How to deal when someone try to use their words to tear you down. How to take those words and make abundance pies, right? That's a good thing. Spirit is saying that keep your heart pure. That's very important. I don't care what the enemy say to you. I don't care what this past lover, how they feel about you. I don't care what their friends and their family feel about you. I don't care what lies they told on you. So what? Right? Because if God be for you, who can be against you? Nobody. Nobody. Including this person, including this energy that's surrounding you that I feel is angry. This is someone who wanted to tear you down. I'm talking about every being in you down to like less than nothing. Like this person wanted to tear down your glow, your light, that charisma. They wanted to do this out of spite. Even I'm like, lovers do this, okay? People from your past. Like, I had a good friend tell me that there's a thin line between love and hate. There is. It's blurry. Like the line's so thin, it's blurry, okay? So you guys have this energy from your past who wants to spite you. They do things to you out of spite. They say things to you out of spite, right? This energy is angry how far you've come. This energy is angry how protected you are. This energy is angry how well looked after you are, how your guardians never leave your side, how your ancestors never leave your side, how no matter what they did to you, and might I add, they did this with malicious intent. They never apologized to you. This is an energy, I'm hearing self-righteous energy, right? This person has a God complex, but not in a good way, because we're all gods and goddesses, right? Because, you know, we're made in God's image. But this isn't not in a positive way. This person has a God complex in a negative way, meaning they harm people, they betray people, they're very calculated, they do things to people and they feel like they're untouchable. Right? Like nothing. They don't owe anybody anything. That's how they feel. So while your ancestors are preparing to feast, because this is what is about to happen, and I know this is what's about to happen, because when those of you guys that know me know that like my ancestors come to me in the form of a hawk, and that's why I have my Mystic Beauty tattoo, and I have a hawk, right? They come to me in the form of hawks. When I'm going through something, I see these massive hawks flying around me, right? So today I was sitting, you know, and I'm still talking to God. And I'm talking to my ancestors, and I was having like a direct conversation with them. And I saw this big hawk walk across the grass just out the blue. And it looked like the hawk it been there, but it was watching, kind of like lurking in the shadows, watching. Okay, so this is how I know that your ancestors are in the shadows watching. They're watching everything. They did not miss nothing. They saw whatever this person did to you. When they thought they one-upped you, they broke your heart, they try to tear you down, make you feel like you ain't shit. you know, play with your heart, your emotions. Like your ancestors has pretty much been lurking in the shadows watching everything. Okay? So I wondered, I'm like, why is this hawk just standing there? Like, you know, that's, to me, that's rare for a hawk just to be sitting in. I ain't never see a hawk sitting and lurking. It's like this hawk was lurking. And next thing I know, it grabbed its prey. It grabbed its prey. And it flew away. And when it flew away, another hawk looked like this other hawk was pretty much watching from a distance. So you got like one ancestor here watching your enemies, hunting them. And then you have another ancestor that's watching from a distance, watching the whole thing, watching the surroundings and everything. And they flew away together to feast on this prey. And my ancestors told me, they said, we're not going to let this one get away, right? And they wanted me to tell you guys, they're not going to let your enemies get away. They're not going to let them get away. They're watching, and they're deep, and it's multiples of them. One is right on. Hey, Moons and Pearls. Hey, friend. If you guys have not subscribed to my friend Moons and Pearls channel, make sure you guys do so. She's a sweetheart. Okay. One of your ancestors in particular, whoever this is a cold mother. You know what? Shut your mouth. This is a feminine energy from your matriarch. Very, very, very cold, calculated energy. They don't play about you at all. This is a very, very protective energy. Okay? This is the one that has been monitoring your enemy. This is the one who has been monitoring this past lover that left you to die. Who has been energetically targeting you because I also received a download that someone's twin flame or soulmate turned on them in this lifetime. Sold them out for money. Sold them out for, sold you out, whoever this message is for status. Sold them out. Turned on them. They're being hunted. Things around them are being taken from them. People close to them are being taken from them because this person wished death energy on you. I picked up an energy that sent. I'm not picking up they actually paid for a death ritual. Some of them did, but they definitely wished ill on you. Okay, they definitely did this. So you guys could have been going through little spells of sickness and not knowing where it's coming from, or delays in your finances and not knowing where it's coming from. But then you got this person that you love. You were sleeping with this person, right? Who you still have this energetic cord to this person who was an energy vampire family and was draining your energy from you, siphoning your energy from you, using your energy to build with somebody else. Spirit is telling me that who they are, the confidence that they have, they got that when they came into contact with you. It's something about your energy that pumps people up. You speak life into people. You don't take away from anybody. You speak life into them, right? So whoever this person is, that I feel like, honestly, I do feel like this was romantic. You spoke life into this person. You lifted them up when they were low and they were down. You gave them a smile when all they had was a frown, right? And this person betrayed you. 333 likes in here. Thank you. Thank you, Evening Star. I love the Evening Star. Like, I love my ancestors. I love my galactic family, right? I love the raw ones. So, and this person took from you. They led you on, knowing the whole time that they had no intention on making things right with you. They had no intention on balancing the scales with you at all. But it was something about your energy that they could not get enough of. They couldn't get enough of it, right? So I feel like this person just kind of left you wondering, no closure. You didn't know what happened. They didn't say anything. They watch you, but they don't say anything. I feel this energy of anger and resentment off of this person because it's kind of, the energy I'm getting is because God himself reached down and picked you up and cleaned you up and crowned you, right? And this person is angry because they don't feel like you are deserving of your position. They don't feel like you're deserving of your ranking. They don't feel like you're deserving of your abundance. They feel like it should be them. You guys may be dealing with a narcissist. Narcissistic people feel like they're supposed to be better than everybody else. Nobody else is deserving of anything. These are very self-serving people, right? So I'm getting an energy of why you and not them. This is somebody that they're not wrong. Now they feel like they're never wrong. So when this person abandoned you, they left you because they feel like they were better than you. They walked away from you because they thought that they were better than you and that they could go get better than you. But y'all remember we talked about it. You definitely can go get, you know what I'm saying? You can replace me, but it doesn't mean it's going to be better. Dishwashing liquid makes bubbles in the fucking tub, but it don't mean that it won't give you a bacteria infection after. You see what I'm saying? So this person thought that they could get better than you, do better than you, be better than you, find better than you. But you know, it is something about God's kids that cannot be duplicated. You cannot recreate it. You can't lay a chosen one on a copy machine and make copies of that shit. You can't do it. This person, spirit showed me how this person met somebody else, or they go after people that they feel like they can kind of get your same energy. It's not the same. It's not the same. They feel like they can build, right? Rebuild another connection. Yeah, you can. It's going to be different. It ain't going to be the same. It's not going to be that raw energy, that divine energy. This person is not going to take them to ecstasy without touching them. This person is not going to make love to their soul. It's different. 414 likes in here. I don't know into detail what this person did to you. I know the small things that Spirit tells me that I tell you guys. But Spirit is saying that there's going to be a time where you're going to have a conversation with this person. You guys are going to talk. This person is going to say some very hurtful things to you. They're going to try to tear you down. They're going to say words that would cut the average bear, but you're not the average bear. Spirit is saying, watch your words when you reply back to this person. Only speak love. Only speak positivity. Only speak light. Only speak words that vibrate in Christ consciousness and God consciousness. Only speak those words. I don't care what this person say to you. Wish them well. Wish them the life that they deserve, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. That's what you wish for them. Spirit is saying, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And that's true. It's true. You guys, I think this was like a couple weeks ago. And I didn't know if I was going to talk about it on this channel, but fuck it, you know. We're here, right? We're here now. One of my cousins, he told me he had a dream about me. And he was like, cousin, he was like, I had this dream about you. And he was like, you was in the sea. And he said these dolphins carried you out to sea. And you rode on these dolphins back to the seashore. And he said these 2 white horses met you at the shore. And he said your feet never touched the ground. He said these horses carried you across the beach through the jungle. He said that in the middle of the jungle, when you got there, he said this rainbow appeared in the sky and these doves flew in the sky, right? And he was like, I don't know what's about to happen to you. I don't know what's about to happen, but it's going to be good. I know something good is going to happen for you. I don't know what's about to happen, but I know it's going to be good. Like a week after that, I had a near-death experience. I died in my sleep and I came back. But when I died, I went to heaven. I remember being in God's presence. I remember seeing people that I grew up with that passed on that I hadn't seen in forever. And I was so happy to see them, and they're looking so good, and they're just glowing, right? I saw one of my childhood friends, and she's now a light worker. I saw her in heaven, and she had on all white. And she was getting ready to come, you know, to earth and be a spirit guide for family. And she looked at me and she was like, I miss you. And I said, I miss you too. And she said, I love you. And I said, I love you too. And I told her how happy and I'm proud of her because she was promoted to spirit guide. She had on all white. And she said, I'll see you later. And I said, I'll see you later. Then I was on my way back to my body. I was on my way back to earth. And if any of you guys know about being in heaven, being like, you guys know about the elevators, right? A lot of people who've had this experience right before they come back into another life or come back to their life, you know the elevators, right? So I was sitting in this hallway and I was about to get on the elevator and I met my childhood friend, Andrew. Andrew was my elementary best friend. Andrew took his life right after high school. And I was so sad. Oh my God, I was so sad. That just really hurt me. But you know, Andrew had his own things that he was going through, you know, that I didn't know. I didn't know anything about, you know. And the last time I saw Andrew was after he passed away. He came to me and he hugged me and he told me that he was sorry. And that was the last time I saw Andrew. I saw Andrew in heaven. He looked so good. And it's like he was walking past me to get on the elevator. I think he was finna come to earth to carry out some type of mission work. And mind you, Andrew's body looked galactic. Like he was really tall. He had this funky blue greenish hair. He was so handsome. He just looked you know, kind of cool. And he hugged me. He was like, hey, friend. And I was like, hey. And he was like, are you here to stay? And I was like, no, not right now. I can't stay right now. I have to go. You know, he was like, well, it was so good to see you. And he was like, I love you and I'll be seeing you soon. I was like, see you soon, like that. See you later. So after I came back to my body, and thank you, Spirit. After I came back to my body, the next day I was at the grocery store and I saw this white guy that worked up there. He's really young, really cute, just looked like Andrew, looked like my friend Andrew. And I remember, I thought to myself, I was like, dang, you remind me of Andrew. I didn't say it to myself. I said it to myself, I didn't say it out loud. So I walk outside to my car and there's this van parked across from me and it had Andrew written on it. And I immediately felt Andrew's presence. He wanted me to know that, you know, it was just like energy of love and, you know, that he's watching me, and like, that was so, it made me cry. I was like, oh my God, Andrew, like, you know, it made me cry. But that's what that meant. That I'm saying this to say how my chariot came, and even though God did not keep me, and I wanted to know, I was like, God, I even pulled cards. I was like, why did you call me home? Right? Mind you, this happened a couple weeks ago. Why did you call me home? And let me show you what came out, because I used these cards. I want to show y'all what came out when I asked God, why did you call me home? Right? Wait a minute. Okay. So I asked God, I said, why did you call me home? Right? And despair came out, and toil and labor came out. And I said, oh, I was tired. I was tired. I needed a hug. I needed a hug from God. That's why. That's why God called me home, because I was tired. That's what that was, right? So, and then the coffin card came out after that, and, you know, that's symbolic to, you know, a death. So I said, okay, well, Spirit, what else, right? Great fortune and official person came out, and this was God saying, I sent you back here for your divine inheritance, because your mission is not over, because your past life, that the energy that I was going through then, it was heavy, right? And I'm gonna get to this other part, how this is going to affect you guys, okay? God brought me home to clear out a cycle from that lifetime, in order to prep me for this great fortune, right? And this chosen one energy, this official person, right? I had to go home so that I can receive my stripes, so that I can hear my Creator say, well done, I'm proud of you. I went home for a hug, and I came back. And I know how I passed. I passed of a heart attack in my sleep. I remember very vividly that night waking up with chest pains, and I laid back down, and I went to heaven right after that, you know. But God brought me home because I needed a hug. I needed to rest. I needed recharging. I needed my energy to be purified, right? I needed to shake them haters off. When I came back official like a whistle, right? I came back for the rest of my blessings in this new life. So I'm saying this to say, if you keep your hearts pure, whenever that day comes, when you leave here, whether it's permanently, you go home permanently, or God bring you home to hug you, at least you know that your kingdom is waiting on you. Your mansion in the sky is waiting on you. Paradise is surely yours. At least you know that. A lot of people cannot say that. A lot of people, they don't know where they're going when they leave here. They don't. A lot of people, when their chariot comes, it's going to be black horses. When someone saw my chariot coming for me, my horses were white. The dolphins carried me through the water. They allowed me to rest. I didn't have to do anything. Keep y'all heart pure, okay? Because what you don't want somebody to do who's very much unworthy and undeserving is trick you out of your divine inheritance. You are an official person in the spiritual realm. You are official. You are chosen one. What you don't want people to do is trick you out of your inheritance, trick you out of your spot, trick you out of it. And yes, Alex say this world is evil. The world, it has evil and it has good in it. It has both. It's called duality. We need both. Good wouldn't be seen as good if it wasn't for evil. Somebody being good to you wouldn't mean as much if everybody was good. It wouldn't mean as much. If you've never experienced betrayal and heartbreak and deception and liars and manipulators and true narcissistic people, you wouldn't be able to appreciate the divine energy that God puts in your life. You wouldn't be able to appreciate it. So, for me to see this sign that says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. God wanted to remind me. God was like, do you remember? Do you remember just a few weeks ago when I came to get you? Do you remember being home? I do remember. Don't let nobody trick you out of your seat. Because people will trick you out your spot. They will be mean and ugly to you because their heart is already black. Like their soul is already gone with the enemy, right? So they don't care. At this point, they're just being used they're just a puppet being used. So what they will do is hurt you, pick with you, taunt you to get out of your divinity. My divinity is worth more than life itself. What they say, death before dishonor, I would rather leave here than dishonor my creator. And that's facts. So, y'all be blessed. I'm going to do another reading right after this. But I just want to get that message across to you guys. I just want to say this, okay? I don't know. Look this scripture up, save it as your wallpaper, remind yourself, because y'all about to get some communication from somebody that you probably love with all your heart. You've been missing this person. They're going to say things to trigger you because this person is a tool of the enemy. They're going to try to tear you down. This could even go towards people that's around you currently. But Spirit is saying, keep your heart pure. A pure heart, light as a feather. Keep your heart as light as a feather, right? That's your ticket. That is your ticket to eternal life. That is your ticket to actually being in the presence of Most High. That is your ticket to get that hug that I said I got, that hug that I got. That's your ticket to feeling that energy. That's your ticket. So, all right. I love you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Hit the notification bell so that when I post a video, you guys will get an alert. Y'all think about what I said, because they got me. I had to know. I was like, God, so you really just gonna come get me in my sleep like that? Like, why? Like, why did you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, well, why did you send me back? I'm just curious. Why did you send me back? And God said, because your work is not done. Your work is not done. The world needs you. And that's true. So, love you guys. Peace.